Guys, Christian here, and today I'll be showing you how to properly make an invisible subject in your photo. Let's get started. So first you need a background, and of course you need a transparent photo of your subject. They'll be using Miles Morales. So the first step is add a little blur to the background just to give some more separation to our subject later on. So just go to blur and then Gaussian blur around 3 pixels, okay. And the next part is simply drag your subject to your background. After that, just resize your subject to the way you like it. And I'm good with that. Hit enter. And the next part is, look at my pointer right here. There's a drop down menu. Just click that, then click duplicate layer. The destination, click this one, select new, and just write a name. In this case I'll write warp, and you'll see later why. Hit OK, and this will open a new tab. Just save this new file as a PSD file right here. Save, OK, and then you can close this file now. Let's go back to our main subject. The next step is duplicate your subject. Simply click Control J. That's a shortcut. So you have duplicates here, and then hide this one for now. We're going to use that later. And then the next one is duplicate your background twice. So once that's done, the second duplicated background highlight selected, go to Filter, Distort, then Displace. Then at horizontal and vertical scale, just put 60 like this. Make sure you click Stretch to Fit and wrap around. Select or click OK, and you're going to be prompted to open a file. Just open the file that we just made, so in this case warp. And after that, you're going to notice that your background has been displaced a bit. That's because when you hide this subject, you'll see that there's a silhouette of your subject on that background. So this is what's going to give you that 3D invisible effect later on. So going back, what you want to do now is hold Control and click on your subject to highlight it, to make a selection. And what you want to do next is, with the distorted background selected, click Control J to make a duplicate of that distorted layer. As you can see here, it's just a distorted layer. So now you can delete this layer with a distortion, so you're back with your original background, but you already have that distorted layer. Next step is highlight your subject layer. Decrease the fill to around 50, and then change the blend mode to soft light. So after that, you want to double click your subject so you can open the blending mode options, the blending options. You want to click Inner Glow, and then the blend mode, change it to Color Dodge. Change the opacity to around 20, or so. Then change the choke, or drag the choke and size to the right, fully to the right. Click OK, and you're gonna notice that we just added some more detail to that distorted invisible layer right there. Okay, so the next step is duplicate this layer, and then click Ctrl U and decrease the saturation all the way to the left. After that, double click Inner Glow to open again the layer style, the blending options. From this one, change the blend mode to soft light. Here, so you can see it. Now this time, drag the opacity all the way to the left, and then the choke, drag it all the way, drag the opacity all the way to the right, drag the choke all the way to the left, and the size, let's say around 30. That's fine. Just add to the depth of the photo, as you can see right here in the preview. Okay, click OK, and that's it. You are basically done. What you want to do next is select this layer. It's a duplicate of your subject layer, so you can unhide that now. And again, hold Control and click on it to select it. Then add a layer mask. So once you have a layer mask, just select your brush tool and brush over the layers that you want to delete. So make sure that you have here a black background and you have the black brush selected. So when you brush over it, it's basically just erasing it like that. Okay, so you're basically done. If you want to modify it still, what I do is probably erase a bit of the webbing here just to make it more invisible, as you can see right there. By the way, I have my second layer here selected when I'm erasing it, and to make it more invisible, select your first layer, and then you can erase a bit of that as well. And that's it. You're done. Hope that was easy enough to follow, and thank you for watching. I'd appreciate the subscribe, and you can just follow me on my social media pages. I'll put the links down below in the description.